Hello everyone, this is Coach Wade, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to Kingdom Credit Masters. Today's video, I'd like to share with you guys about how to build and establish credit. Okay, because a lot of times people wonder, how am I able to build and establish credit if nobody gives me an opportunity? Whether you don't have any credit at all, or if you're trying to rebuild credit after having horrible credit, so now you need some positive trade lines. All right, so that's the question. How do I do this? Who will give me the opportunity? And in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a way to be able to build your credit. And but first, let's talk about what makes up the credit score, right? 35% of your credit score is based on history. We all know that. Whether you pay your bills on time. A lot of times people just focus on that area, just the 35%. But what about the other 65% that we can focus on to help you build and establish credit and improve your credit history and also your credit score? All right, so 35% is history. The other 30% is going to be utilization. Okay, so if you have credit cards, ideally you like to keep it under 30% utilized. So that means if you have $1,000 card, you don't want to go over 300 bucks, okay, on that limit, because once you do, you start to bring down your score. So keep your cards, lightly utilized. Again, 30% or less, the lower the better. All right, in that case, but that's 30% of your score is going to be utilization. All right. The next set of scores will be 15%. 15% is going to be your the average age of your credit file. All right, so that's why a lot of times when people get credit cards and they close out cards that are tired of, like, I'm tired of this credit card, I'm gonna just close it. That can negatively impact you. Number one, it impacts you because what if that's one of the older trade lines? Okay, now you reduce the average age of your credit file, and that makes up 15% of your score. All right, the average age of your credit file makes up 15% of your score. So if you don't want to use a card anymore, just stop using it, cut it up or whatever. Do not close it, okay? Because what happens is that it's going to reduce the average age of your credit file, and also it can impact your utilization, all right? Which, again, we just mentioned, makes up 30% of your credit score. All right, so we already know 35% is going to be history, 30% is going to be utilization, 15% is going to be the average age of your credit file. So what makes up the other stuff? So we have 10% is going to be inquiries. All right, so 10% is going to be inquiries. So how many times are you having your credit pool? So if you within the most recent, let's say 24 months, you had your credit pool like 7-8 times, you're going to start seeing a decrease in your score. All right, so if you just pull it once or twice, it's really not going to impact you much, but it's when you start doing a lot of inquiries, because you're going to start to look desperate to the lenders. You also going to look desperate for your scoring purposes. So they're going to calculate that into the algorithm. Okay, so that makes up 10% of your score. So what does the other 10% comes from? The other 10% comes from credit mix. Okay, the mixture of revolving accounts such as credit cards and installment accounts such as car loans or personal loans, things that have fixed term payments. You know exactly what the interest rate is, you know exactly what the monthly payment is, you know exactly when the exact payoff date is. So that makes up 10% of your score. And one of the ways to help out with building and establishing that credit, since we already know about credit mix, is going to be Self. And that's right now we're on the website of Self. So if you take a look at this site, we'll put a link in the description field of this video to bring you directly to this page. But what Self does, it's a credit builder account. Okay, so Self helps you build credit. Okay, no matter what stage you're at in your financial journey, Self will be able to help you do that. So no credit score is needed in order to get started with this particular program. But what it does, number one, you get your credit builder account. And you can start with as little as $25 a month. All right, so $25 a month, that's going inside of a FDIC insured savings vehicle. All right, so as you're saving that $25 a month or whatever plan you choose, it's actually going into a savings account, and also you're building credit at the same time. So you're building credit while you save. All right, so that's a powerful resource. All right, you're building credit while you save, and you can apply for the credit builder account, right? Your money is secured and protected in a bank account, and at the end of the term, whether it's 12 to 24 months, you're going to get your money back. All right, you'll get your money back minus any fees that Self charges, but you'll get money back. So you're building credit while you save at the same time. You're not building any debt. It's almost like a reverse loan. Instead of getting your money up front, you get it at the end of the loan. All right, but at the same time, you have a positive trade line as long as you make your payments on time and everything, and you're building credit at the same time. There's no long contract obligations or anything like that. So you're not stuck into a contract. But again, $25 a month is at the lower level, but of course you can contribute more if you want a bigger trade line, right? So Step number 2 is to pay off your credit builder accounts, again, between 12 and 24 months, because this is what's going to help you build and establish your credit. So number 3, so each on-time payment is going to build your credit history and it's going to add to your savings account. All right. Again, your payments are going to be reported to all 3 major credit bureaus. So that's going to include Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Number 4, you get your money back at the end after building credit history. Okay, you get your money back at the end. We just mentioned that. So you pay off your loan, it unlocks, and you get the money back minus interest and fees. Okay, so you get your money back minus interest and fees. But again, you're building credit while you save at the same time without having to go into debt. So that helps you out with your installment side. But don't forget, remember credit mix. You want installment and you want revolving. So great thing about Self is that they also have an offer where you can get the Self credit card. Okay, the Self credit card. So once you open your credit builder account, you can use the payments you're already making. You don't have to get nothing extra that you're already making, whether it's at $25 a month or $50 a month, whatever you choose. You use that money you're already making to fund the security deposit for a credit card. So when paired together, both of these can be a powerful tool to help you build your credit. Okay, so again, you get access to the credit card. So you open and start building credit with credit builder account. You make your last 3 monthly payments on time, and you have $100 or more in savings progress, and you have no outstanding fees. Okay, so that's the key to be able to get the Self credit card. All right, so basically the money that you saved up or you're saving up inside of your credit builder account, you can then use that money to get your Self credit card. All right, so first and foremost, you want to start off with the credit builder account, but I just want to let you guys know about the card as well so you don't miss out on that. So go ahead and get started with your credit builder account today. You can start with as little as $25 a month. Start building up your credit. All right, so again, you ask the question, where can I start? Who will give me the opportunity? Well, here's your opportunity. You don't have to go into debt to do it. Again, this is Self. Be sure to check it out. I will put the link in the description for the video to bring you directly to this website right here, which goes to Self. Again, Self is a powerful tool. It's a powerful resource for you to be able to build and establish your credit without having any credit or having bad credit. So no matter where you're at in your, no matter what stage you're at in your financial journey, Self is going to be the tool. It's going to be a resource that you can utilize at your fingertips. Again, be sure to check it out. And also, if you want your credit repaired, you want it done for you, there will be a link in the description for the video as well to help you get started on that journey to having your credit repaired. Or you can visit the Kingdom Credit Master website, join the free mastermind group where you have access to some dispute letters, step-by-step guide, help you get your proper footings and repairing your own credit. So you can do it yourself, or you can have somebody do it for you. So either way, Kingdom Credit Masters will be able to provide those resources to help you get established with your credit and help you build and improve, whether you want to do it yourself or if you want somebody to do it for you. And again, with the do-it-yourself program, through the free mastermind group, you have access to dispute letters. And again, if you want somebody to do it for you, we have access to that as well. We have access to credit repair attorneys, and the list goes on. So it's actually your staff. You have a customer service number, you have access to attorney, and a whole lot more other benefits jam-packed in there. So it's more than just a credit repair, and it costs less than using some of the competitors out there, such as trying to think of like Lexington Law. It's cheaper than Lexington Law, and it's not just credit repair. You get other benefits as well, all jam-packed. So be sure to check out that link in the description field of the video as well if you're interested in the done-for-you credit repair aspect. But again, folks, that concludes the video. To meet again, you guys have yourselves an amazing day.